My job is to make college easier because students have a lot on their mind.
Sorry, Coach. Here we are, first team versus randoms. Okay, so they think they're really funny. They got some strat where they all run around with smite and chase people. They think they're really clever. So we're gonna see how clever they are. So what do we got? We got for the first team, we've got a Nocturne, we've got a Kha'Zix, we got an Amumu, we got a Tryndamere, and we've got a Aatrox. So you can see these guys are all just essentially 5 junglers or top laners, I guess, is what they're doing. They're facing a Yasuo, a Shaco, a Lux, a Tristana, and Liliana, I believe is who that is. So, like I said, they think they're funny, and they're running around with Smite, and they're just trying to gank everybody, and they think that that's going to work. So, let's see if it's going to work. I don't know. Probably it will. Got just a few seconds on the spectator delay, and then we'll pop in and we'll see what the different... sorry, I forgot the mic. You probably can hear me just fine, but so that I'm not so distant. Let's see what the team sort of composition is here with the opposition, what their levels are. All right, here we go. So we know about our team. We don't care about that. It's Nico, not Liliana. Nico, 103. Tristana, 111 with level 5 mastery. Level 63 Lux with level 6 mastery. A 142 Shaco and a 35 Yasuo. All right, we're jumping right into the game. I'm going to take a quick break here just for a second. All right, we're back, and they're heading out of spawn, or base, whatever you want to call it. Here comes the red team. Here comes the blue team. The blue team is either going to face a... They're going to face an invade. Shaco is walking right into where the red is pinging. Shaco, is he going to set a ward and then back? What is his plan? Kha'Zix.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Looks like they want to invade both sides. Shaco is sitting in the bush. Is he going to get it? Let's take a look. Shaco is there. He sees him coming. What's he going to do? Now it's time to take him. They do take him. He is going to try. Is he going to use a flash or a summoner, some other spell? He doesn't. First blood taken on Shaco. The buff on the bot. No resistance, nobody there to try to contest that, so they're going to take that for free. Tristana and Lux are sitting in the bottom lane. Shaco's coming back out. He is pinging, and it looks like they're going to face a 3v3 here. This could not work out. Is Shaco going to die again? Look at him in the bush. And here comes some help from Lux, and that's a second kill on the Shaco. They need to either run or turn. What are they going to do? No, they turn and push him back. So that's 2 quick kills on the enemy jungler. This strat might just work based on their start. They've gone ahead and laid a ward into that bush on the blue side. So success, they take both buffs from Shaco. Shaco is back into lane now, and he's going to go ahead and head up into his top jungle. Kha'Zix taking his Gronk. This might set up another face-off in the bot jungle, it doesn't. Kha'Zix decides, no, he is going to drop into the bush. What is Shaco going to do here? Are we looking at another? Oh, he's just going to jump him right where he is. That was, unfortunately, not the decision he should have made, because Shaco was going to have to come to him to check his jungle. Now he puts himself in a situation where he's going to take tower shots in order to get that kill. Shaco pinging for some help while Kha'Zix gets back. Amumu taking the red buff. Nocturne taking the blue buff. Tristana all alone with Lux, trying to take a plate on the bot tower, which they do. Aatrox all alone in the top lane. Looks like he's gonna stay top lane and not further wander like these other members of his team. Yasuo taking tower shots. Another tower shot. He dies by tower. What are you?
Ooh, you know he did.
He did. What is he doing? Aatrox comes down. He is wandering, chasing the Shaco. Shaco, a flash over the wall, or that might have just been his ability. Nico trying to come help. They're going to try to pinch on the Aatrox. Nope. Nico decides to go back. I am certain that the blue team, is thinking, what is happening right now? What is happening? Tryndamere shows up in the mid lane, level 3. You know, the difficulty with this is that you're not leveling up with their plans. So they have to be taking stuff to level up as quick as they can. Shaco running from the Aatrox. 2 more shots from the Aatrox will do it. Maybe 3. And that's it. Boy, Shaco's got to be thinking, what the Shaco is thinking. Coming into the mid lane, looks like there is not a ward there, so this is maybe a free kill. He gets stunned, is able to fight through, coming right around Nico, and that's going to be the end for Nico. Who gets this kill? Oh, Kha'Zix tried to steal it. Right now, 5 kills for the red, 3 for the blue. The gold lead is about 1,000 for the red. Boy, the bot lane with just no resistance is just taking all their time on that bot tower. And that's the danger of this, right? You can win in the beginning, but if you're not leveling up the same, and if the bot laners get built quickly, oh wow. Has Peen Pod decided she's had enough? Did she rage quit? I think Peen Pod did rage quit on this. That's unfortunate. Forcing a rage quit. There's another kill on Yasuo. Coming down to the bot lane, they still have not been able to take their tower. A couple level 4s down here. Tristana is backing at level 5. Lux at level 3. Aatrox now with his free opportunity to take the top lane. Yeah, I mean, I assume that the Nico just said, this is dumb. What is this team doing? I don't want to play in this stupid game. And I'm out of here. And yeah, that's going to equal an FF for the blue team, I imagine, at 15 minutes. Yasuo continuing to try to fight. Oh, wow. Taking quite a bit of CS in the mid lane, and he's about to get pinched. Fear him. Tower shots had to back up. Kha'Zix working the jungle. Shaco once again in the river, pinged by Amumu. What's gonna happen here? Is that gonna be it for Yasuo? It is. No, he's gonna heal? Nope, that's it. Shaco has to run, retreats into his own jungle. Aatrox Flash away or ability. I believe that's just the invisibility ability of Shaco. Shaco in the bush, still being pursued by the Aatrox. Gets under tower, and that saves him. Tristana, now all alone in the bottom lane. Lux was wandering in the jungle. A base. Base for the Nocturne. They will take this tower. So now your bottom laners, if they, unfortunately, they're just sitting on 1 kill each. 2 deaths. Excuse me. I lied. 1 kill for the Tristana and 1 assist for the Lux. The Nico, I'm not even sure where she was gonna play. Top lane, I assume. No clue. Let's see if that's it for Yasuo. That is. Yasuo with 4 deaths. 1 kill, 1 assist. It's difficult here to decide who does what because they're really all just kind of doing whatever. Takes a tower shot. Doesn't seem to do much damage. Now you've got the 3. You've got Lux, Yasuo, and Tristana are all going to come and push mid lane. And boy, being short-handed, unfortunate thing about this is we don't know what the blue team would have been able to do if they had all 5 because the Nico just rage quit. So, you got to figure this is a 15-minute FF by them. But it would have been nice to see whether or not, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You are so dumb. You are really dumb. Yeah, I don't know what the Yasuo is doing there, getting under tower and taking shots. He died by tower. They tried to start Rift, and Tristana and Lux came to contest. Here's a battle in the jungle. It's a 2v1, and Where's Perry tries to get away, but in comes Nocturne. Where's Perry does die, but are they able to take care of the Lux? Yes, and they were able to take care of the Tristana. So that was a 2-for-1 trade. Now they're chasing Shaco. Nope, gonna take Wolves. In comes Yasuo, trying to chase the Kha'Zix. Decides to pull back, looking for help from Aatrox. Forced to retreat in this 2v2. Looking for help, but they're running the rift, so doesn't look like help's gonna come unless Tryndamere can jump in. 3v2 now, that's gonna be the end for Kha'Zix. But then the return kills come in the favor of red. And you've got now Yasuo and Shaco back at base. Not sure. Oh, they initiated. Okay, I see what they did. So they initiated the early surrender because they had their Nico rage quit. So let's see if they can jump into another game and make it happen a second time. We'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll see if they can get back in. All right, so in this new game, it looks like we've got a Swain, we've got a Pantheon, we have an Amumu, we got a Tryndamere, and we have an Aatrox. And I know that I am probably saying those wrong, the Tryndamere and the Aatrox on occasion, and I may be saying other names. Anyway, if you know who they are, you know who they are. So cut me some slack. On this side, we have, I believe, Mordekaiser, I believe, Vayne, a Vex, a Warwick, and a oh man, what's her name with the scissors? Hey, what's the champ's names with the scissors? Gwen. Yeah, Gwen. Somebody that came out not too long ago, was broke at first, and then people stopped playing her, kind of fell off, and she's back. Vex is new as well. So we got 1:40 here for the spectator delay. We'll go ahead and wait and come back when we get up our opening screen so we can see the levels of what they're doing. All right, let's take a look at this. So, the Gwen is a level 48, no mastery. The Warwick is a level 28, no mastery. Or excuse me, mastery level 5. The Lulu? Oh, I thought that was Vex. It's actually Lulu. Okay, Lulu, no mastery level 38. The Vayne, who is dressed very provocatively, is a level 127. And her mastery is level 4, and the Mordekaiser is a level 79 with a level 7 mastery. So this Mord knows what he's doing, or has at least spent a lot of time getting into level 7. Aatrox, level 5, level 4, level 5, level 7, and 21, 36, 34, 28, 33. The Retsev, this is a Smurf account at level 21. All right, 80% loading here. Not sure why it's taking so long. So if you remember the last one, what happened is what happened in the last one is, so they go in and they use their strat where they all take smite, and I don't know if they all took smite here, did they? No. So maybe they're gonna try to play this for real. I'm not really sure, but anyway, they went in, they played their way, chased around, killed the jungler 2 or 3 times in the first like 3 minutes, and eventually what happened is the Nico rage quit, and so that's as good as a win, and they were able to early surrender because of the fact that that Nico quit. It allowed them to initiate a early surrender vote. So now we look into this game to see what they're going to do, if the pathing and the plan is the same, or if they go and try to play it straight. I have a feeling, based on the people, they will not be playing it straight. So 90% load rate. We'll be right back when the game begins. All right, here we go. Mord is busy playing his electric guitar. For the red team, Gwen just immediately shot out of a cannon. Boy, she's in a hurry. Those are some quick feet. Gwen is
30 seconds until
Gwen was on fire there for a second. Aatrox goes ahead and goes straight into the bush top lane. An attempted invade in the bottom. Looks like they either pull back. I'm not really sure what they're going to do, but a ward was laid there. Mordekaiser thinks about sending that. Where's Perry has disconnected. What happened there? They're in trouble, need to turn. Swain comes in, a pull. They need to jump in. Gonna force him back? Vayne doing some damage from distance. Everybody now looks like they're going to return back to their own sides of the map. A back by Mord. Gwen doing her little dance. The buffs are out. Totally ignored the bottom buff by the blue, and they just immediately go into lane. Waiting for Amumu to get back into the game, but something's wrong with him. He's sitting back in spawn, and that's going to equal him getting well behind to the Warwick. Maybe they are just going to play this straight. Gwen wants to trade immediately. Snip, snip. Missing some CS, the Aatrox. decides to step forward. Jeez. Missing a lot of CS.
A summoner has reconnected.
Where's Perry's back in the game? Let's see if he can rumble right out of spawn. I'm sure he's trying to get his initial items. Boy, very aggressive play from the Tryndamere. Forcing Mordekaiser under his own tower. Needs to be aware Warwick is in the area lurking. Another trade.
First blood.
That's the end for Aatrox. Missed that. Probably could go back. Let's see what happened up here. Well, you're thinking, how could this go wrong? How could this go wrong? Uses his ability. What's the problem? Oh, here's the trade. Jumps in. Level 2. He stays to fight. Has to flash away. And a minion got him. Oh, no. Oh, I want to drop him a you're so dumb, but we're going to just let him. We're going to let him go ahead on that. Let's go back now. Let's go back to live. Doesn't look like much has happened. We'll go back to live here. Pull back. It doesn't do much damage. The Mordekaiser on the Tryndamere. Bottom lane. So what are we doing? Who's getting the CS down here in the bottom lane? Let's see. So you got a Pantheon ADC with a Swain support against a Vayne and a Lulu support. Mid lane, you got a Tryndamere versus a Mord. There we go. So we're back on it. Just one kill each. Goal lead dead even. What? Another just missing CS by the Aatrox in the top. And that is why he's trailing 16-6. Needs to take that. Wow. Nearly. You know, he really can't afford to get back because he needs this CS. And he can't just let it all go to Gwen. Gwen goes and lays a ward in the top river. Another fight breaking out in the mid lane. Excuse me. Swain has to get back. No help. Pantheon is dead. This might be it. No, takes a tower shot. A second tower shot. Can he... There's no ability. He has no distance ability or long-range poke to be able to make the Vayne pay there for taking those 2 tower shots. Excuse me. Amumu already at level 4, 24 CS to Warwick's 28. So fighting back, trying to get back into this game. Warwick is up to level 5. Amumu's going to take bot Scuttle, which will provide them with some good vision in that area with the drag being up. They also have the dragon warded, so they're in good shape with their vision in the bot jungle. Tryndamere once again wanting to trade with Mordekaiser. Gwen just constantly pushing the Aatrox, forcing him to play defensive. And boy, he's going to die again if he's not careful. She's going to take one shot, but she might get him. She does. Okay, that's it.
And I'm backing up, 'cause my daddy taught me good.
Back up. Tryndamere drops the chicken. Still no good. Still 2-2 though in the bottom lane. Level 5, level 3 against a 5 and a 4. And the Swain needs to start leveling up to be able to stay relevant in this matchup. Good opportunity for some CS. Needs to stay in the area. Derek misses the CS on that one. Boy, a lot of CS being missed there as well. And unfortunately, he is trailing 43-30. Aatrox again getting himself in trouble, just putting himself in dangerous locations. She's trying to zone him out and being fairly effective in it. She is up level 7. Aatrox has his ult. Haven't seen it come out just yet. Here's a trade. There's the scissors. He's in trouble. Get under your tower. Let her take a couple shots and see what you can do. Let's see. He right now has the opportunity. There's his ult, and she flashes away under her tower. Can he get one more shot? No. Wisely has to pull back. Gets that little bit of CS. He's going to be able to go back and take that CS. Gwen drops into the jungle, sees Warwick. And is she healing up? No, she's just kind of wandering around, I think looking for wards, trying to figure out what's going on. Amumu thinking about coming to the middle. Bot lane pushes the red under tower. That's a stun and a pullback from Swain. Vayne flips forward, takes another shot. Boy, doing a lot of damage. That Vayne on the Swain at this point in the matchup. We've got a Mordekaiser teleport back to lane. Gwen still with such little health, refusing to go back and really being zoned out here. Amumu and Tryndamere take the dragon. The two of them both a little low. Tryndamere is going to go back to lane, and he needs to get under his tower if he is going to go and take this minion wave. Mordekaiser now could be pinched. Is Tryndamere going to fight? He does. Does he have his ult still? He does. Here it comes. Where's Perry? Mordekaiser. Can they get this done? Mordekaiser trying to retreat, gets under tower, and they have to pull back. We'll see if Mordekaiser backs on that. A good push from the red bottom laners. And, 66-40. 1 kill each for Pantheon and Vayne. Pretty even matchup, but the blue is trailing in the CS. We'll see if the bottom lane can snowball that into something that can create an opportunity for a win condition for them. Once again, you need to get back. Turns, tries to go spell immune, drops a couple abilities. He needs to get back. Another effort, and he had to ult. So he had to use his ult just to get away, because that was a for sure kill on a very aggressive and well-playing Gwen. Taking red buff. Trade breaking out. Tryndamere and Mordekaiser. Boy, that is a tanky mid lane. Two guys that are very difficult to kill facing off. Blue pushing the red bottom laners under turret. There's a pullback. Can they capitalize? Vayne flips forward. She's doing a ton of damage on the Swain. Can Pantheon make it happen? That is a death for Swain. Jump in by Warwick, and this is a for sure kill. And that was well played by the red. No help from Amumu. He's off goofing around in his jungle, and he is going to now have a face-off in the jungle, him and Warwick. They're going to fight first over the red buff. Drops Smite, and that is going to be it for Warwick. Nice job by the Amumu to get that return kill. And they are still trailing 3-5, and the red team has a gold lead now of just under 2,000. Tryndamere is gonna get killed unless he can come up with an ult. He tries to get thunder domed. Here comes the knock. Tryndamere continues to heal, gets away and under tower, and is very fortunate there to have survived that onslaught by Mordekaiser. Swain from distance dropping his, I don't know what ability that is, but You can drop it pretty much all over the map. Pull back. They've got to kill him. They do. That's the end for Mordekaiser. Brings it to 4-5. Not a kill for Tryndamere, but getting closer to even. Once again, Aatrox facing, and he has to run. Once again, he's really struggling to deal with this Gwen. Gwen is, this is either a Smurf account for Gwen or, takes a tower shot and that's it. Boy, maybe I'm wrong. I wanted to call the Gwen as being some kind of Smurf from somebody who's a much better player, but not showing it there by diving under tower, taking a couple tower shots. And let's see if they can make this pay. Pantheon has to get back. He's dead. Swain now all alone. Vayne flipping forward, taking shots. Like I said, she's doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage to that Swain. Swain is able to survive, and he's going to need to back. What is he going to do? Oh, no, he decides to return to the lane, take some CS. Where's Perry jumped into lane? That's why. Where's Perry? You need to do some damage here. That's a pullback by Swain. Nearly dies. Let's see if Amumu cannot get it done. Not a wise decision. I'm not sure why Amumu decided to jump in and attempt that gank when Pantheon had just died and when Swain had nearly no health. And he walked into that. Not the wisest decision. And that's definitely a you messed up kind of moment. Aatrox picking up a lot of CS. Still trailing 52-75. 2 kills each. 3 deaths, though, for the Gwen. The Vayne is the one that is causing trouble. 5 kills, 1 death, and 5 assists for that Lulu. And boy, that Vayne, she's got a 500 gold bounty, and that's where they have got to get some damage and make something happen. Mordekaiser goes and lays a ward in the river. Swain now in the river, going to be picked up by that ward. Seeing if he can get behind, it looks like the Mordekaiser. The Mordekaiser at the moment either didn't see him or doesn't understand that he's there, but it looks like Warwick might jump in, so he's going to have to be careful. Here comes the Warwick. They need to do this quick, otherwise they're going to get pinched. Warwick jumps in, drops his ult, and Swain taking a lot of damage. They are able to take the Mordekaiser. They need to get back. Here is some help, and that's going to be the end for the Warwick, and the blue team takes the 8-7 lead. They're still trailing on gold, but they are cutting that lead. Vayne doing all kinds of damage. She needs to dive. The blue team has got to find an opportunity to kill that Vayne. She's got a bounty. She's doing all their damage, and she's so slippery is how I would describe her with all of her movement, with her abilities. They will take Dragon for free, so the blue team's got 2 Dragons on their side, and that makes the lead 21-4 to 23,000. Up top, another fight breaking out. In the mid lane, here's the blue team. Can they win this team fight? The Vayne needs to get killed, and she does. So who claimed that? Swain claimed that, and that's probably the best guy you want to claim that 500 gold bounty. He's going to go, and I'm sure use that wisely. And now 3v1 in the mid lane. What can they do with Mordekaiser? He gets back, and some damage done, forced him back. But let's see if we can have Amumu and Tryndamere come and help Aatrox in the top lane. They're not. They're going to go straight for the Rift, which is not a bad shout. It seems that Aatrox is starting to find his way back into this battle and doing better against the Gwen. Mordekaiser coming around the back, wants to cause trouble, lays a ward to see what's going on with the Rift. But that's it. They take that out, and there's nobody there to contest. They're going to take Rift for free. Mordekaiser all alone in the mid lane. All 3. He's got, boy, Pantheon takes a shot there, and he's done. Swain is still alive. He's in the mid lane. Here comes Warwick. He's trying now to wander and cause trouble. Swain, the attempted pullback doesn't work. they're going to take tower in the bottom lane, and that means that Vayne is going to be free to go wherever she wants, and that is going to be a problem with her at 6-2. And boy, what a CS lead over the Pantheon for that Vayne. Big wave, and there's a great opportunity for some major income for the Pantheon if he can get and deal with this wave. They are invading, taking the red buff from the blue. Lulu and Vayne now looking to pinch on the Tryndamere. Hopefully he has his ult, because nope, they pull back. They're just going to take chickens. They might come around the corner and take that Tryndamere. He's pushed up. Boy, this is a dangerous location for him. He's in trouble, has to flash away. Here comes the help. What can he do? He doesn't have his ult, and that's going to be the end for Tryndamere. Swain tries to help, drop his distance ability. And boy, the 3 in the mid lane are causing all kinds of trouble for the blue right now. They might also take this. They're under tower, taking shots. Amumu jumps in. What can they do? They need to get shots. They do. That's the end for Mordekaiser. And they're able to push back, throw back the assault from the red on the mid tower. Here is Vayne. Vayne needs to die. Can they make this happen? She flips away. And here comes Warwick. Boy, a 2v2 going to break out here in the river. No help for Amumu. Now, that's good. Take the Warwick as fast as you can. He's healing, and that's going to be it for Amumu. Pantheon has to get back. Not a good trade by the blue team. 11-11. Aatrox still all pretty much alone dealing with this Gwen up top. Tryndamere makes his way back to lane. Pantheon following. The Vayne and the Lulu wandering together. Swain going bottom lane. Not sure. I would think that he's going to break off and take something else. But no, he's going to go it alone against the 2 bottom laners. Nope. He hits the brakes once the minions spot him, which is the right thing to do. He's either going to sit and wait for this minion wave to push to him. He could have taken rocks. Doesn't look like he's going to. He pulls back under tower. Going to take this entire wave himself. And that's what he's got to do. He needs to build for sure. Swain gets totally out of hand as he scales. Hopefully he sees them coming around on him. Boy, he's in trouble if they spot him. Nope, he escapes into the mid lane. Gets into that dragon window where it speeds up, where he speeds up. His movement speed, I guess is what I should say. Increased movement speed. Mid lane now facing Mordekaiser. Let's see if they can take him again. And this is really where the difference is. One more shot and force back. Heals. That Mordekaiser is 1-3-1. Out CSing the Tryndamere, but having trouble. Swain drops his ability from distance to just probably cause them a little concern and make them wonder where he's at. He's going to push them back. Hopefully he can get them behind tower. Boy, that Vayne does so much damage. Holy moly. That's
a lot of damage.
right. That Vayne is causing trouble all over the map. 9-3-1 now. She did get killed, but doing a ton of damage. Here comes the Rift. They've been waiting for this. Can they take tier 2 tower? It's a good opportunity to take it. I'm not really sure why you pull back, but they feel like they're forced to pull back. It would be awesome if they could pick up this Warwick, but they're going to drop now down into the dragon. Pantheon stays mid to try to claim some CS. He's facing a 2v1. He needs to get out of there. Runs his defenses, pulled back. That's going to be it for Pantheon. Now hopefully he has smite. They do. So they do win the dragon. Here comes Warwick and Mordekaiser. It's a 2v2. They decide to run. Swain wants to help. Jumps in. Amumu needs to get back. Vayne is coming in. Here comes the Swain. It's a 3v3. No, because they're both pulling back. So much damage being done by that Vayne. Retsev, can he take the Mordekaiser? One more shot. He does. And heals up. Nice play. Well outplayed the Swain on the Mordekaiser. Warwick now going to take Krugs from the blue team. Everybody ends up living there? Is that true? No. Amumu died. Probably going to take bot tower. Pulled under tower. Takes one more shot. The Vayne. She's in trouble. And so much damage. That Vayne is causing all kinds of commotion, chaos, and just not letting the blue team get in and fight as she does that damage from distance. She's up now to 11-3-1, a 350 gold bounty on her, 200 gold bounty on the Gwen. No towers taken in the top lane. Just still up there battling. 14-13. They probably need to figure out how to take their levels and get the heck out of their lanes and go help their teams. So whoever can win these or try to take these first towers, the advantage right now to the red team on that tier 1 tower. All 4 of the red team in the bot jungle, and they're taking all vision away in the bot river and the dragon. We are at 23, so there is no second rift. Or excuse me, the second rift is gone. It's now Baron in the top jungle. Tryndamere lays a ward. Swain. You know, if they could all go up and help in the top lane, kill this Gwen, take that tower, that could be a big boon for the blue team. Let's see if they can take this Gwen right now. She has that bounty. Who's going to claim it? Let's see. Is it going to be Swain? It is Swain. So he claims that 250 gold bounty. It would be good if they can take this tower. Swain and Aatrox in the top. Gwen, or excuse me, Vayne is going to stay there to try to defend that tower. And she's doing a ton of damage. Can she hold them off with her abilities? Pretty good chance based on how much damage she's doing. Are you kidding me? Vayne is crazy. She melts the Aatrox like he doesn't even exist. And here comes the Warwick. He's joining the fight. Amumu has to fight. That's going to be the it for Amumu. Retsev has to get back under tower, and he's killed by the Vayne. The Vayne is in fuego.
Now that's a lot of damage.
What are you going to do when you've got a Vayne who is so fed? 14-3-1, and your bottom ADC is 2-6-2. How are you going to be able to fight this battle when Vayne can sit back and just poke you down to nothing? Tryndamere now trying to fight the Mordekaiser in the mid lane, pulled back by the Mord, still able to defend his tower, but boy, 18-15 and the gold lead 42-9, so 43,000 to 30, basically 36,000, pretty major gold lead for the red team at this point. Vayne once again doing damage on the Aatrox, and good gracious, it looks like an auto and then a single ability takes the Aatrox down to half health. Swain needs to get forward. They can pinch the Lulu, and the Vayne, nope, they're going to have to back up. Aatrox under his tower is in trouble. It's a 3v1. Swain's going to join him. Drops his ability. What damage! Look at that damage. Oh, good gracious. Good night, Swain. Go home. Thank you for playing. Boy, the four red team grouping up in the top lane. They did what we talked about that we hoped the blue team could do. 20-15. They are snowballing this lead. What can the blue team do? Where can they take objectives? Where can they try to fight their way back into this lane? Right now they're thinking maybe they can do that in the bottom lane. Tryndamere is in the upper jungle. And, or excuse me, the bot red jungle, and had an opportunity there for a fight with Warwick. Decides not to fight it. Goes to the dragon. Here comes Warwick. Warwick wants to fight. Pushed back by Pantheon. Do they have Smite? They don't have it, but they do take the dragon. Can they jump the Warwick right now? I'm not sure why you don't take him. Go take the Warwick. They're all going to back. Oh, I see, because I see. That's it. This is going to be the end of the game. And I suppose in the effort to take dragon, unfortunately, they lost the game. I don't think they could have defended it anyway. Boy. So what do you got to call that? You got to call that a bot diff for sure. You also got to say that Aatrox never was able to get going in the top lane, and he really was just kept under wraps by that Gwen. And with him being kept under wraps, he never was able to join the team fights and do any damage. And when he did, at that point, the Vayne was so fed. Was so fed that she was just doing a ton of damage. What'd you say? Well, so be it. They say she's platinum, and that's the reason why she killed them. And that's true. She was good. We do have some rookies here. But we also have our own Smurf. I don't know. Own Smurf. That's bronze. Okay. All right, so that's the end of the first team versus randoms. First game, they went with their, we think we're funny strat, and caused a rage quit from I don't remember who it was, but she quit. That game ended about 10 minutes, and then they went into this second game, and this Vayne right here, 17-3-1, who they say she's platinum, and that explains. Let's look at some of the graphs just to see most of the damage dealt by Swain, and boy, Pantheon just not able to be effective. I think he just didn't have the distance, and so Vayne sat back with her poke and her dancing around. He was never really able to get a handle on her. And look at that Vayne. Holy Moses. Look at the damage. And so that's the story of that game. Thank you very much for being with us. And we'll see you tomorrow when we have when we split up our teams to play an inter squad match for our Friday stream.